ご列席の皆様しだれ蛍の国歌斉唱にご起立ください。
君が
Night 2 of Wrestlemania. After extravaganza yesterday, we are here live at the Tokyo Dome in Tokyo, Japan. With that rousing performance of Japanese national anthem by one of our latest signees, Taru Shidare, we now begin Night 2 of WrestleMania, and what a beginning here, ladies and gentlemen. Blithe Omega making his way to the ring, surprisingly not being accompanied by, well, his agent, Alexis King. That's a pretty big man there, Weasel. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, JoJo has managed to join me tonight as well. Blithe Omega readies himself up. We don't know who his opponent is thus far. Surprising to see him tonight, but a welcome surprise, ladies and gentlemen. Blithe Omega has been rather dominant these past few months since his debut following SummerSlam, taking on Craig Stevens, following it up with a challenge to King Valentine, and then just obliterating, just absolutely obliterating, destroying everything. That was Stan Stevens. Stan having no opportunity for offense there. So what you're saying is this guy is just a moving wrecking ball. Well, wrecking balls all do move, but we do get your point there, JoJo. And wait, no, it is. It's Dexter Spectacular. What is he doing here? He said he had grand plans for WrestleMania. Is this what it is all about? Dexter throwing himself to the den of wolves? I don't know what Dexter is thinking, but, well, he's thinking about ending his career there, Weasel. Dexter's gonna go in there, get his ass kicked, and then retire. Some people would rather be upset with that one, but that is how Dexter wants his career to end. No one can fault him for that. I certainly wish him the best of luck in this contest, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, what is this? Jamie Hill coming out now too. Dexter was a bit surprised to see his partner coming out. Surprised Jamie didn't want, or not, sorry, not to say surprised that Jamie wouldn't want to see this, but there's no surprise for Jamie to come out and fight alongside his partner, his former tag team champion holder. He's not going to let Dexter Spectacular be obliterated just like Stan Stevens was. I really like the word obliterated. It's always the one that just first comes up there, JoJo. Thank you for pointing that out. Well, it's a pyro work for this one. Yes, well, there's about $2,000 right there, I suppose. So this will now be, I guess, a 1-on-2 handicap match. Both Omega to challenge against the team of Spectationill. And thus far, Dexter just not doing as well as he would hope, I would assume. And Blithe Omega just deadlifting Dexter up and powerbombing him back down. Now attempting to stomp, just not able to get in there. Don't know what the hell's wrong with him. Neither do I there, JoJo. It seems as though our ring announcer is just arriving, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry that he was late. And Blithe Omega just staring down at Dexter now, just watching and waiting for him to get up. Now double axe handle across the back and a clothesline to the back of the head. Jamie Hill looking for a tag, but he doesn't get it, and Dexter fighting back. I know that Dexter is a hardened fighter. On multiple occasions he's taken on Ranger. At the first time he actually took Ranger fairly far along. Now Blithe Omega just towering over Jamie Hill. Jamie's status as former Universal Champion having no meaning here against the behemoth that is Blithe Omega. You think he's going to be involved in the coming tournament? The Land of Giants tournament? I imagine so. It'd be interesting to see how he does against individuals like Canuck or even Ranger. Ranger, who was victorious last night. Now going into the Land of Giants tournament. Although we do know that tournaments are not his forte, or multiple competitor challenges. And now Blithe Omega taking immediate control of this thing back again. Blithe Omega now deadlifting Jamie Hill. Jamie trying to grab for the ropes, unable to hold on for much longer. Suppose that's what this Blithe Omega guy does. Just rips you away, gets you where he wants you. Now Jamie Hill trying to fight back, but to no avail. Jamie trying to do his best. Jawbreaker. And Blithe Omega with a jawbreaker of his own. And Blithe Omega just towering over both their own. Judgment Day. Judgment Day by Blithe Omega. And here's the cover, but in comes Dexter. Dexter taking out both Blithe and the referee, but no. Up on the shoulders. There's a Judgment Day for him. And no, just a guillotine off the top rope. Now Blithe Omega. Blithe going to lift him up and drop him back down for his troubles. And he's not even finished yet. Blithe, that's not the guy who's in the match. No, I think Blithe would prefer facing off against both members of Spectationill at the same time. He's keeping them in. And now Blithe coming in with Jamie putting a stop to it. Elbow to the side of the head. And the clothesline over the top rope. Jamie taking Blithe Omega to the outside. I mentioned Dexter having the heart, but I don't know. Maybe he just has the stupid. Maybe it's Jamie who has the heart. And Jamie does certainly have a lot of heart. And Jamie, no. Running into that one, and then comes from behind Dexter Spectacular. He's got the sleeper hold locked in. Perhaps they can get some kind of count-out victory. Would that be enough? Series of shots to the back there. 3 count up to 4 now, and into the ring post goes Blithe Omega. And suplex by Jamie Hill, managing to get the big man up, surprising. And again off the ring post. And Blithe Omega victorious here via countout. Perhaps that was just lucky for both members of Spectationill, though I doubt the issues between these three men are over. We've seen the final moments. Jamie Hill trying to keep Blithe Omega out for as long as possible, but Blithe Omega turning the tables. Blithe Omega now another victory under his belt, but this one a bit more controversial than all the others. I'm sure he'll try to ratify that one later. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, is tag team action. Emily Stratfield set to team, surprisingly, with Sasha Banks of the Harem. You can believe that. Following is a tag team matchup. First, from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 118 pounds, Emily Stratfield. The cause of the council's downfall should be here fighting against Charlotte Flair, but instead Sasha Banks coming out and basically inviting her into the harem. Emily stating that she would become the new goddess of the harem, fighting them all, and unfortunately was defeated. But then Tina and Carmella deciding to remove her from the ring just so that Busty can have an opportunity to talk. Waiting the arrival of Anya. Certainly taking her time. At least Sasha Banks. But we do know Anya. And yes, our goddess reigns above us, high in the heavens. Up high. How exactly did she get up there? Steadily descending to be among us mere mortals. Surprised that she's not alongside Sasha Banks. Sasha probably will be coming out soon alongside her. This is how you make an entrance at Wrestlemania. I think to see Sasha there, over in the shadows, giving her goddess a chance at the spotlight. And then we see Anya always having a look at the spotlight. Her partner from Boston, Massachusetts, being accompanied by Anya, Sasha Banks. Also one of the earlier members of the harem, joining after she was abused and beaten down repeatedly by Emily Stratfield. So that's why this whole matchup is, well, a rather interesting affair. We'll see how these two can handle being teammates together. Hopefully there won't be any issues as they take on the team of Carmella and Tina Mileena. What a glorious entrance that was. As perhaps it was there, JoJo. And now here they come, the PMB, the pretty mean bitches, assaulting Emily following her match against the harem. Just so Busty would have a chance to have some words. Their opponents, at a combined weight of 226 pounds, Tina Mileena, Carmella, the Pretty Mean Bitches. Emily's showing some defiance there, staying inside of the ring while these two competitors stride their way inside. This will be a rather interesting matchup. We know that Tina and Carmella are well unified together. And following a match just a couple weeks ago, Emily actually assaulted Sasha Banks. Emily called that the venting her frustrations challenge, and boy did she. So what happens when you just piss off the redhead? You're never going to get off her list. Indeed not. Sasha Banks now realizes it. Even though she only had just come out to try and assist Emily, giving her some good words. So this whole thing started. Emily would have been facing off against Charlotte Flair right now, but instead she's here teaming with Sasha Banks against the PMB. Now calling Tina up to her feet. And coming in, Hurricane Rana. Emily calls herself the Premier Hellcat. Something that Busty made light of. So I'm certain that small package here could be, no, just a 1 count. For Tina managing to kick out. As I was saying, Busty was making light of the fact that Emily calls herself the Premier Hellcat, or the Premier Vixen, sorry. Certainly Emily will confront her over that one. Especially now that Busty will not have another shot at the Vixen's title. So she'll be wide open, and now Tina perhaps taking a bit too much time pondering there what to do. And in comes Emily, quick tag to Sasha Banks. Some teamwork here. And on the outside watching with great interest. Sasha Banks whipped to the other side. In comes Tina. Quick tag to Carmella. Against the ropes, and double back body drop. So JoJo, yesterday you made it clear that you subscribe to Spice's way of thinking, essentially. You also looking to become a member of the harem? Well, I've tried, but no one's gotten back to my calls. Carmella running right through Sasha. Being the one to bring in the PT or the PMB. Charging off against the PTC. Now Carmella's going for a scoop slam, but no, Sasha manages to counter, and a knee to the back. Knee to the kidneys, and overcomes Tina. Sauntering over. Can't get a hold. I think Carmella was hoping for that. And swinging neckbreaker there by Sasha Banks. Sasha with a running dropkick. Sure it makes her goddess proud. Now tag out to Emily. Surprised to see those two are acting like such a functioning unit. And now Emily running, going for the double axe, and misses a drop kick straight to the back. Going for a suplex, unsuccessful there by Carmella. And now an unsuccessful scoop slam right into a neckbreaker by Emily. Surprisingly, Emily getting some cheers here, this being her hometown. Now in comes Tina. Tina coming running. Forearm to the face. And a clothesline. Emily up. And no, Emily countering out there. Emily taunting Tina in the crowd. Solidly behind Emily. It's not something we'd ever thought we'd ever had the chance of saying. But there we have it. And now Tina getting in the next clothesline. Emily dropped on the top of her head. Tina going for the cover. No assistance from Sasha though, and not necessary. I think Tina was attempting to rake out the eyes of Emily. Solid attack there. Blind the opponent. And raking the back works as well. That could certainly cause for a malfunction. Luckily, it never happens. And now Sasha making the save. Both Tina and Carmella attempting to take her down from behind. Unsuccessfully, might I add. Heavy shots in the face. And now side Russian leg sweep and a quick cover, but in the PMB corner. And over comes Sasha. Unsuccessful in catching hold of Carmella, just as she was of catching her. And split-legged. Sasha calling for the tag. Emily crawling towards the wrong corner. I think she's too dazed. Can she get it? So close. Quick dive. Yes. Makes the tag to the referee. But no, Sasha Banks has called for it. Sasha Banks back body drop time and no, double flip there. And nice little side Russian. Going for the cover, will it be enough? And no, not even a 1 count. Referee tripping up here. Perhaps this is his new shirt. Anya yelling out at the referee. Not sure what's he's doing. Perhaps, well, I mean, in a manner of speaking, he was kind of on their side. But we do know that shady officiating happens when it comes to the PMB. I wouldn't call it shady officiating. I'd call it pretty fair. Sasha Banks almost thrown to the outside. And what is Anya doing? Anya throwing in a steel chair. And Sasha Banks from behind there, clubbing the forearm, and Sasha with the steel chair. A kick to the gut. And neck breaker almost on the chair. The fact that Sasha Banks was so willing to use the chair like a gift from her goddess. And Carmella crawling her way to the ropes, and I think Emily just taking in the sight. Waiting for her to come up, and now Emily comes stalking, and ooh! Not the brightest move for Emily there. Carmella managing to come in with that running kick, tags out to Tina. Tina's just kicking Emily back down. Noted before that the PMB are known for their roughness. And we are seeing it here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Back scratches, kicks to the face, kicks to the body. And Tina well on top of things here. Emily up on the shoulders. No! Getting the elbow to the face. And Tina goes flying. And Emily could be setting up for Paradise. And Paradise connects. Tina goes down. That KO punch. In comes Sasha. In comes Carmella. Carmella managing to make the save. Referee in the ways, keeping Sasha from getting in there. And bulldog to Sasha. That's what happens when you get involved in there. You're not the legal competitor. True enough, and now it's Emily up on the shoulders again. Snake eyes off the top turnbuckle, and Sasha Banks just leaving, and Tina stalking her. She may have been thinking about attacking her some more. What is Tina setting up for here? Looking for a cover. There's been a bit of time though. Just a 2 count only. Carmella now coming in. And face impacting into the canvas. And then we see the perfect athleticism by Emily. One of her favorite moves. Here comes Carmella and kick to the gut. No, Carmella says no, and yes, Emily with the kick regardless. Emily sent flying back. Mileena getting the crowd, or at least trying to get the crowd behind them. Pretty tall order, and no, Emily dances around, clothesline through Carmella. Every time you make a show of picking someone up, you know what's going to happen. That shot to the gut, that push away, that punch to the face. Certainly seems to be the way there, JoJo. And Emily with an elbow to the face. And neck breaker, no. Tina pushes her away. And a second time, Emily dropped onto her head. Now a DDT for good measure. Tina now being distracted by Anya. Who wouldn't be? Emily from behind, neck breaker. What's Emily got planned here? And a running punt kick straight to the side of the ribs. There's the cover. Referee down. And take your money, take your empty dreams. Break the cycle, cut the cord and teach. I'm not standing on the edge of insanity. So take your money, take your empty dreams. I'm falling down, falling down, I'm falling down, falling down. Goddamn, you're the man higher than the world around. Goddamn hypocrite, acting like you feel concerned. Dying times darker than the dash you ride. Can't understand why you let them. From invading beginnings to the creation of the Matt Hardy gang, to the $1 Million Championship, to now Wrestlemania, the final confrontation, perhaps one of his biggest rivals here, Pimp Daddy. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Hardy has had quite the career here in Whassup Wrestling. The following contest, scheduled for 1 fall, is with a 60-minute time limit. First, making his way to the ring from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 236 pounds, Matt Hardy. And Matt Hardy is set for this one. Set to finally put Pimp Daddy away and out of his line of sight. And down to the ring comes Pimp Daddy. Ready for this one. Making his way. He came back and who is that behind him? Cyprus. His opponent from New York, New York, weighing in at 237 pounds, Cyprus! So Cyprus will be Matt Hardy's opponent. You know, if you were to actually listen to Pimp Daddy, you would know that Cyprus is Pimp Daddy's son. And in fact, that was one of the major reasons why Pimp Daddy was gone for so long. Training his son, making certain he was ready for his big debut. And what a big debut it is. Well, Matt Hardy is accepting the challenge here against this new youngcomer, Cyprus. I heard Pimp Daddy on his way down referring to Cyprus as his son. Part of what he's been doing during his extended stay away from the ring. Essentially training his son to become a wrestler as well. We'll see just how he does. What a grand debut, though, coming out to Wrestlemania. Not only that, but debuting in front of your own father. Matt Hardy thrown against the ropes, and Cyprus there. Nice flying forearm to the face. And another one for good measure. Ah, those forearms are taped. I'm sure he's got something in there. Maybe he does, but either way, they're effective. Exactly what I'm saying. There's something in there. That's only why they're effective. Well, they don't look like they have anything in there, and now Matt Hardy trying for a suplex, but Cyprus counters out, gets a hold of the leg, and takes him down with a dragon screw. Cyprus now up on the top, utilizing his body as a weapon. Well, he's taken the good tradition of Whassup wrestlers preening your peacock feathers while your opponent recovers behind you. That is something that everyone seems to think is a good idea here. Cyprus bringing up Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy with an arm drag, countering out. Going for the scoop slam, but no. Cyprus coming in from behind, backdrop. Pimp Daddy couldn't be prouder right now. And no! Matt Hardy tries coming running in, but Cyprus countering out there with a power slam. Though into the corner goes Cyprus, kicking his way out. Now Matt Hardy, ooh, slap to the face. What is Cyprus going for here? Oh, knees to the gut. Very effective move. Will that be it? And no, just a 1 count. First time we've seen something like that, ladies and gentlemen. Cyprus certainly is fairly innovative. A leg drop to the knee. Cyprus continuing on the assault here. Up on the shoulders and into the corner. And again, Cyprus throwing himself at Matt Hardy. And he's busted open. He's busted open. And Cyprus is feeling this one. And Matt Hardy is not down and out yet. Matt Hardy fighting back, going for the face. Bulldog, unsuccessful. And again, 2 attempts in a row. Matt Hardy in the corner. What's Cyprus going for here? And super kicks in the face. Matt Hardy down. Will that be it for this new young competitor? And yes, it is. Cyprus victorious. His debut match here in Whassup Wrestling. Eyes of his father upon him. And what a showing by this young competitor here. Certainly see big things in the future for Cyprus. Especially with someone like Pimp Daddy in your corner. And there we see it again. The super kick straight to the face. It doesn't look like it does much, but you see it in Matt Hardy's body falling limp. What's Cyprus doing here? Like father, like son. This looks like Cyprus is going to party down his first victory here with the ladies. Hopefully this is not something that Pimp Daddy will be joining in on his own as well. This is where you step away there, Pimp Daddy. Madison, still wearing her council wear. She mentioned earlier to interviewers that she's beginning her redemption arc, but first she must shed the shell of what she's been made to become, a council stooge. She can finally face off against the woman who did this to her, Stephanie McMahon. She will finally, or at least in her words, revert back to her prominence. The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Divas Championship. First, from Lawrence, New Zealand, weighing in at 93 pounds, Summer Holly Madison. Summer attempted to make a challenge to Stephanie McMahon for WrestleMania for her comeback, only to be interrupted by Kenny, stating that she would have to go through her first at some point. And then Honey coming out, stating that because of whom they were trained by, it would be rivals, and therefore this match is very important to Honey, more important than Holly's own redemption seeking. relatively interesting contest. As we said earlier, Honey Rydel viewing that this is a very important matchup, given that she looks at Summer as her rival. Summer, of course, trained by Emily Stratfield. Honey trained by Kitty, otherwise known as Jennifer Stratfield, the two sisters. That's basically the basis of Honey's view of them being rivals, but it's enough for her to come out and issue the challenge. Surprised not to see Anya out here. Well, this is definitely something for Honey on her own. And there we see the title, the Divas Championship, that arrived here in Whassup Wrestling just a few months ago. And both women now meeting in the middle of the ring, and it's Honey sending Summer into the corner. And, ooh, nice little diving elbow drop, kick to the thigh. And he's perhaps trying to injure out the blind sight. And Summer with a Hurricane Rana. Surprisingly, we have not seen Summers for some time, since, well, before the council even broke apart, and Summer turning right into that kick to the face. Wasn't Summer fired from the council? Yes, indeed, Summer was indeed fired from the council. And it was the last time we had seen her prior to just a few weeks ago, when she came back and issued the challenge. Interesting to see what would happen if Summer were to come out of this one victorious. And she's never exactly shown much interest in championships at the moment. As we said, she is on her redemption arc. Her target sights are set squarely on Stephanie. But you get a title along the way. That's a pretty sweet deal. Indeed it is. That's why Summer is still fighting as hard as she can. And Summer now utilizing herself as a weapon and calling out for the crowd. Summer's also a huge fan favorite here in Japan. Summer pinning down on the back of Honey. Gets in a bit of damage, but perhaps not enough to keep up the assault. Now Honey, fireman's carry. I wonder if Kitty and or Stephanie are watching this one, or if they're still celebrating their win. For the cover, and just a 1 count. So what if Summer found herself a partner? Could she challenge for the tag team titles? It would definitely be a means of facing off against Emma or Stephanie, and now with the Honey glazed, and just a 2 count. Just a 2 count for Honey. Elbow drop. Honey being surprisingly, well, vicious in this one. I haven't exactly seen her like this since before her time with the harem. No twisted splash, just a leg drop. And is she standing up for her heel kick? And indeed, yes, the heel kick, top of the head. And this could be it, new Divas champion. And no, surprisingly, just a 1 count, and Summer can't believe it. Yes, as you were saying, JoJo, Summer could indeed find herself a tag team partner and challenge both Kitty and Stephanie at the same time. Now, there it is, Twisted Splash. And with the Twisted Splash, will that be it? And yes, it is! Summer Holly Madison victorious on her return here to Whassup Wrestling, winning the Divas Championship. A hard-fought showing by Honey, but in the end, it is Summer Holly Madison victorious here. And there we see it again, the honey glazed right to the side of the head, right across the cheek. Then spinning heel, and the Twisted Splash. And Summer victorious here, new Divas champion. Bit rough there, don't you think there, Summer? She is, but just built upon excitement. Congratulations to you, Summer. And with one title already changing hands here, it is now time for our next title match. 5 title matches here, ladies and gentlemen. Lots of title matches here on Night 2 of Wrestlemania. So basically, this will just be the coronation ceremony. Number guy becoming the new $1 million champion. Perhaps so. Especially as number guy, Bliss Roswell, was already competed yesterday all the way out from Toronto. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just in the Whassup Wrestling booth. All the action from there, but surely Roswell wouldn't have been able to travel here in time for this one and even be fit to compete if that were the case. Anyway, we are hearing the music. Waiting around, and there he is! There he is! The $1 million champion Roswell, fresh off his successful defense against Rough and Tough alongside his partner 51, now here to defend his $1 million championship. And perhaps what's even just as surprising is that Alexa Bliss is with him. How the hell did he do that? Some kind of space travel? Some kind of teleportation ray? Well, anything here is possible with the Whassup Wrestling roster, especially when it comes to extraterrestrials. Roswell first is securing his $1 million championship, defeating Matt Hardy. A surprising upset. Matt Hardy, that should have just been a easy victory. Secure yourself as champion, but instead, Roswell proving out better than the then champion. Following contest scheduled for one fall is for the $1 million championship. First, from Belfast, Ireland, weighing in at 220 pounds, Number Guy. His opponent and current reigning $1 million champion from the deepest reaches of space, weighing in at 182 pounds, Roswell. Roswell, that end well, ladies and gentlemen. Roswell successfully retaining his tag team titles alongside 51. We mentioned that earlier tonight. Now set to defend his $1 million championship. But how much in the tank is he gonna have? Indeed, we will soon see how ready he is. Number Guy, confident look in his eye. Both men meeting in the middle of the ring, and Roswell able to catch hold first. that's actually just going to inspire number guy more than take him down. Roswell vaulting off the middle rope there, throwing himself. Perhaps, hopefully not going too fast at the start. Number guy now going for the suplex, and yes! Suplex right into the brain buster. Number guy, a multiple-time $1 million champion, perhaps the fightingest $1 million champion we've seen here in Whassup Wrestling. So can you get more fightingest than traveling from Toronto to Tokyo in a matter of 24 hours just to defend when you've already defended a tag team title? I'm sure once number guy wins the tag titles, the universal title, the world title, and the FUBAR title, he'll do the same with the $1 million title. That would certainly be a real fighting champion. So all the titles on one man? You sure that would be wise? Be hella wise there, Weasel. Kick to the back by number guy. Roswell still down and out. But no, Roswell fighting back. A bit sluggish though. Definitely the tag team title contest. The far distance travel paying its dues on Roswell's body. Still Alexa Bliss on the outside, keeping her, well, alien friend inspired. Are you saying that that's what they are now? Well, I'm just saying that we don't know. We do know that they're just close friends. They could be more, they could be less. We have no idea. Number guy, suplex right on top of the knees. Roswell kicking back and standing shooting star press. Looks like Roswell's trying to get to the corner. Finally manages to do so. Misses out on that one. Number guy perhaps a bit too close. Roswell overshooting. Number guy up now and kicking Roswell down. Going for the cover. We've seen Ranger pick up a win following a, well, turnaround. Not a stretch of the imagination for number guy to presume he could win off of a mistake like that. And kick to the face, and no. Roswell attempting to get it another kick, but number guy countering out. Roswell set up on the top rope. No, countering out. Up on the top. Hurricane Rana connects. Roswell pumping up the crowd. Number guy coming up to his feet, and Roswell heavy shot to the face. Coming in, tilt-a-whirl, head scissors. What the hell does a tilt-a-whirl have to do with keeping your opponent down? Well, that helps keep a man down. Roswell missing on the shooting star. Though you know he's going to try it again. Roswell up on the top. And tries again. Roswell twice missing. Will he try a third time? Go ahead, you idiot. I know. That guy looks like he was going to roll for a power slam. Roswell bringing number guy up. Both men meet eye to eye. I'm sure those things on top of Roswell's head aren't eyes as well. Well, you can ask him that. You can ask 51 that as well. And now it is number guy's turn. And number guy much faster. Roswell up on the feet. Number guy. Brain buster DDT. Going for the cover. Will he win? Alexa trying. Yes. Perhaps with the words of Alexa Bliss. Roswell getting that shoulder up. Forearm to the face. Kick to the gut. Sunset flip, but no. Roswell throwing up his arms, making certain the crowd still energetic here, still feeling this one. Knee to the gut from Number Guy. Number Guy, no, misses out on the scoop slam, and backdrop by Roswell. $1 million champion on top of things now. Trying for his spinning forearm, misses the next forearm, kick to the leg again, and then a third kick. Finally taking Roswell down. Will those kicks be enough? Will those kicks be enough? No. And as if to prove that point, Roswell actually kicking out with his legs. Roswell quickly getting out of that grapevine hold. And over the shoulder goes Roswell. So what kind of excuse do you think Roswell's going to have when he loses here tonight? I don't think Roswell's going to have any sort of excuse. He'll take the loss with dignity and respect. Declare that tonight he was just not the better man. And will we see that now? No. Elbow to the top of the head. And Number Guy just continuing on his attack. He's going to be trying to set up Roswell again. Last time he wasn't as successful. Superplex off the top. No, arm drag off the top. Roswell again in the corner. And again, Number Guy. Just repeatedly bashing Roswell's face into the turnbuckle. 2 and just a 2 count. Roswell keeping this one alive. Roswell desperately wanting to hold on to his $1 million championship. Now jawbreaker. And a hurricane by Roswell. And Roswell with the quick cover. Will this be it? No, just a 2 count. Drop kick to the back of the head. Roswell may have had this one if he could have landed his shooting star press earlier tonight. Snapmare by Number Guy. Number Guy now stalking around. And now it's Number Guy who misses, but due to Roswell rolling away. Roswell turned around, and here we go again. The Number Guy bringing up Roswell, slamming him down, packaged. Roswell sprawled out middle of the ring, gash across his forehead, and again still manages to kick out. Number Guy losing his patience here. But Roswell still with the level of fight. And again, counters out with the DDT. Now DDT in the leg, will that be it? That can't be it. And that, no! I'm second guessing myself. Hate it when that happens. Pocket to the back. Roswell coming in with some kicks. Now standing moonsault. No, Roswell, don't try again. Don't try again. And Roswell again tries. Misses miserably. Number guy didn't even have to roll out of the way. We really ought to just stop that. It'd be amazing when he lands it, if he lands it. Pair of counters there in the corner, and again Roswell packaged down middle of the ring. Valiant effort by Roswell, but that is the end of it. Number guy just too much for Roswell. Roswell in 2 matches in 2 days, with traveling halfway around the world. Still putting up one hell of an effort. Along with the $1 million champion. Instead, it is number guy. And we see again and again. Here's your winner and new $1 million champion, number guy. Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday was the big 8-man ladder match for the FUBAR Championship. And tonight is the big 8-woman Battle Royale. Following contest is a 8-woman Battle Royale. Hey, I just said that. First, making your way to the ring, weighing in at 132 pounds, Cyclone. Seems our ring announcer is a bit behind there. It is no longer Cyclone, but rather Samantha Darkstar. She had been twisted into this vile form by Lady Chaos. Reports that she has been rather interested in the ongoing issues between Catalina and Spice. So how's your day going there, Weasel? Well, it's going there, JoJo. And here comes Etsuko, representing the harem from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 128 pounds, Etsuko Mitsusaka. The first member of the harem. In fact, it was Etsuko who came in with Anya. We've been seeing a lot from this vixen here. Unless you count her co-holding these tag team titles under Freebird rules, along with the rest of the harem. Leading up to their defeat at Survivor Series. We know that later on we will be seeing the entrance of Queen Amazonia, so perhaps a measure of revenge can be made for Etsuko. Are about to get chaotic here. Representing the Evil Girls from Melbourne, Australia, weighing in at 135 pounds, Cyndi Sullivan. Sullivan, who I'm sure would love to see a FUBAR Championship come to the Vixens roster, perhaps one day. Certainly be in her element in that regard. We should be following in the footsteps of Spice, her leader, who was victorious just yesterday in that submission matchup with Catalina. These ladies are just wearing fewer and fewer clothes here. I don't think you can really get any fewer than what we see there. Oh, that's a nice effect. Indeed it is. A lot of glow for... what the hell is this? Oh, right there, JoJo. This is Catherine and her, I guess, hobby as of late. To put it lightly, she is just basically a furry. She's just not lost the creepy demeanor of her entrance. From Montreal, Quebec, weighing in at 132 pounds, Catherine Neville. We saw this look essentially take effect back at the Snow Bunnies tournament at the start of the year, where Catherine managed to defeat Queen Amazonia in the finals. I mean, there's an entire tournament of furries and I missed it. Actually, Catherine Neville was the only furry in that one. So you count Roxy wearing her cat ears, or bear ears, or whatever you want to call them. So I was rather proud of that one. Definitely ready with her giant paws. From Beverly Hills, California, weighing in at 132 pounds, Zahara Madigan-Star. As we've mentioned a couple times now, Madigan-Star, Zahara's wife, unsuccessful in her challenge against Spice yesterday. Zahara turned things around here tonight. A little victory for the Star family. Got herself a time job since the last time we've seen her. I think that's always been her way, especially coming from California. And hopefully there will be no issues here, ladies and gentlemen. No glitches, no breaking of reality. I know that tends to happen here with Vixen matches. Arrival of entrant number 7, I believe. And then we see Kimberly, former MMA fighter turned wrestler. Next, from Newport, Wales, weighing in at 132 pounds, Kimberly. Kimberly, who was last supposed to face off against Kitty, was instead booked against Stephanie McMahon, as Kitty bowed out of that one. Fortunately for Kimberly, it was Stephanie victorious in that one, following a pedigree. Perhaps many people can see that as a sign of things to have come, given how yesterday's Vixen's tag title matchup came about. Anyways, I think that was number 6 there, Weasel. I think we still got number 7 and number 8 coming. Oh, it's certainly hard to keep count of how many competitors we have. And there she is, Amazonia, Queen Amazonia, freshly released from the council. From Brazil, weighing in at 285 pounds, Queen Amazonia. There you see it, ladies and gentlemen, or at least there you hear it, confirmation. Amazonia not representing the council, rather working now freely of her own will. This cannot bode well for any Vixen here. Surprisingly, the Vixen, who has had 2 straight victories over Queen Amazonia, is also in this battle royale, and she's dressed as a rabbit. And here we are with entrant number 8. And indeed, wearing her bear hat, trying to show some support for her friend and now tag team partner Catherine Neville. Lastly, from Carson City, Nevada, weighing in at 123 pounds, Roxy Stevenson. You know, I heard that this little idiot tries to keep herself at 123 pounds throughout her entire career just because she likes the numbers. Does sound like a magical set. She is a very intriguing competitor here, to say the least. We have all of our entrants, ladies and gentlemen. Put in your bets now. Whom you think will win, but don't bother putting in any money because that's not the sort of bets we do here. And here we go. Try to call this as best we can. It's Catherine and Atsuko, Cyndi and Kimberly, Zahara, and is that Samantha Darkstar? Yes, and Roxy and Amazonia. Ooh, I got all the challenges, and Atsuko almost eliminated there, but no avail. It to go change, and now Roxy tried to eliminate Queen Amazonia, and what an elimination that would be! And no, almost sent out of the ring was Zahara Madigan-Star. Managing to roll her way back under the ropes. And now Catherine now getting hold of Samantha. And Atsuko, well, not really the brightest move, climbing up to the middle rope just to throw your arms up. Now Zahara is going to try to eliminate her. And Etsuko over the top, but not yet. Holding on for dear life. And Amazonia just taking out both Roxy and Kimberly there. Now just focusing on Kimberly. And now it's Roxy and Cyndi. Amazonia and Kimberly, Samantha and Catherine, Zahara and Atsuko. Everyone's changing partners. Amazonia left alone now, but not for long. No, Samantha manages to catch hold, and Roxy, she's got hold of Cyndi's leg. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I can't get a word in edgewise. Sorry there, JoJo, I tend to get overexcited here with these multiple competitor matches. Catherine Neville with Kimberly up, and Amazonia just knocking Samantha down, but no, Samantha, and now we have Cyndi almost getting Roxy up. And Etsuko eliminated first. Bad news for the harem indeed, losing the Divas Championship, and now first elimination here of this Battle Royale. It looks like Zahara was trying to eliminate Amazonia and try to build up some momentum, and now she's suffering for her efforts. Zahara manages to hold on for now, but that's a lot of power behind those kicks. Still Zahara managing to save herself. Catherine Neville and Samantha Darkstar keeping themselves down, recovering. And nice little knee, or elbow to the knee. The competitors, well, as they say, all competitors to their feet, but not really. Everyone seems to be focusing on the one side there. Still Zahara and Queen Amazonia. Catherine now going for Roxy. We know that Roxy has had a bit of an attitude problem as of late. Catherine Neville not a big fan of that. Perhaps it has something to do with a teammate with Bailey. And Roxy almost, and Roxy manages to save herself there. Maybe slap to the face, and Roxy just rolls right through. Takes Cyndi down, and Amazonia still down, and now Roxy just going to take a stomp on Amazonia. Perhaps the biggest mistake of her life. Roxy rebounding. I've not had an elimination in some time since Atsuko. Since Atsuko was eliminated by Zahara. Now, European uppercut by Catherine. Kimberly still down. And Catherine picking up where she left off against Queen Amazonia. And if Catherine Neville were to eliminate Queen Amazonia, that would just continue the target setting on her. Actually there in the corner, Zahara under the ropes. Catherine catching sight of her though. Samantha going for Roxy. And surprisingly, the only one down, really. Well, just after Kimberly, is Amazonia. I think that Amazonia would just be dominating this entire thing. Amazonia going straight for Cyndi. She's got her up. Going to set up an elimination. Will Cyndi be the next eliminated? Cyndi struggling. Cyndi over the top. Can't defend herself. And Cyndi gone just as Etsuko. And there goes Zahara. And just like that, we are down to 4 now as Roxy takes the tumble. And I see a little bit of disappointment on Zahara's face. She can't believe it. Just like Roxy can't believe it. Now Queen Amazonia and Samantha. And Samantha is gone. Down to 3. In a dangerous position now for Kimberly, and a straight shot to the face. Overhand chop. And Amazonia now, no! Best bet for Kimberly and Catherine is to form some kind of union. Team up, take Amazonia out together. Or rather, Catherine Neville just standing back, watching. Perhaps wanting to take on Amazonia by herself. Oh, people have done stupider things in the past. Catherine with a sleeper hold straight into a Southern Russian leg sweep. One with a sleeper hold, not in this one. Catherine Neville slowly watching Kimberly come up. And there we see it, the final nail by Catherine Neville. Foot cut, no. Turn around there. And Kimberly into the corner. Amazonia to her feet. And no, Catherine trying for a backdrop. Too much weight. Now Amazonia propping up Catherine to the ropes and clothesline, and out goes Catherine. And a second shot to Kimberly's face, and Kimberly is out cold. So you think the issues between Amazonia and Catherine are over with that elimination? I highly doubt it. I know we will be seeing Amazonia and Catherine again. And Kimberly's showing off what she can take. 2 straight shots to the face, and she's still fighting. Taking Amazonia down, and a running knee to the face. And Kimberly building up some speed, and no, Amazonia kicking her at the end, and even laughs at it. Amazonia victorious here, as we rapidly replay everything, ladies and gentlemen. Straight shot, the final nail. And the other straight shot by Amazonia, victorious here tonight. But like we mentioned before, her budding issues with Catherine Neville will blossom at one day. And maybe one day soon. Catherine, better watch out. Build your alliances, Catherine. Build your friends. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time. Will the impossible be achieved here in front of your eyes? In front of the entire world, even. Krystal Weisz, winner of the Women's Royal Rumble, made it clear she was going to do. She was going to take on the biggest challenge she could. She was going to make history. She was going to dethrone the longest reigning champion here in Whassup Wrestling. She was going to defeat Iida Atsuko. Some pretty big wishes there. So many women have tried. And as you know the result, Iida Atsuko is still the women's champion. The undisputed women's champion. Indeed she is, ladies and gentlemen. As we see the sun starting to rise here. Normally we would be doing this going into the night. But no. Because we're hardcore in our timing. We're going into the day. Into the future. You were about to say something different there, Weasel. It was supposed to be an introduction, but instead, it's an introduction for Iida Atsuko, the winged goddess making her way to the ring. Walk out as champion. We've seen just about, well, every title thus far defended here tonight. Has all changed hands. The $1 million title, the Divas title. Will the women's title follow suit? See here, ladies and gentlemen, we still have 2 title matches yet to go. Following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Women's Championship. First, the challenger from Munich, Germany, weighing in at 118 pounds, Krystal Weisz. And the champion from Oita, Japan, weighing in at 121 pounds, Iida Atsuko. Iida here still on her rookie year. Really only been here in Whassup Wrestling a better part of a year, but still arriving here with traveling mate Riley Everett, forming the Glow Girls, first ever tag team champions. course, also the queen of the ring. And now here we go. This is Krystal's big opportunity. She's been a background player for so long, winning the Royal Rumble, earning this opportunity. Will it pay off? Thus far, if early signs are to show, it may not be going well for the challenger. Hit her in the wings. I want chicken wings tonight. Now Iida coming in, dropping Krystal at the top of the head. Iida waiting and kicking her back. Drop kick, catching her with one of her boots at least, but it's enough. Krystal managing to turn around. Now knee to the face there by Krystal. Arm drag there by Weisz. And a kick to the back. What a showing it'll be for Krystal to come from nothing to win the Women's Championship off of perhaps one of the most dominant, if not the most dominant vixens here in Whassup Wrestling. In fact, I would dare say the most dominant competitor here in Whassup Wrestling. Iida holding into the armbar there. Or sorry, Krystal, no, and Iida managing to get out, but the damage may have been done. You need to be focusing on the legs. That's Iida's strong point. Indeed it is, and there we see a bit of it there, but no. Krystal going for the first cover, though I doubt she'll get much of anything. Straight kick to the back, bringing up Iida to her feet. Stiff shot, and up on the shoulders goes Iida, but Iida wrestling down, and reverse DDT. And will it be the Iida bump hit? And yes! Iida going to the top, the Iida bunny hop. Going for it, and just catches her with the knees. And will that be enough? Knocking the air out of Krystal, and just a 2 count. Have to imagine that if she got in all of that bunny hop, that may have been it. Indeed, it could have been, and this little shining wizard there out of nowhere by Krystal. Now Krystal heading to the second rope. Krystal waiting, and off the top, front drop kick. For the cover with this one, but just a 1 count only. Still Krystal not deterred. So she realized that Iida would be her toughest challenge yet. Toughest challenge yet. How many matches has Krystal even had? Most of the matches have been battle royales, fatal 4-ways, that whole affair, which is why this whole thing has been so shocking to begin with. The Royal Rumble is the way it is. You never know who's going to win. And in that case, on that night, it was 2 underdogs. As we'll be seeing the second underdog, Doink, challenging for the Universal Championship later on tonight. Or rather, later today. Taking down Iida, now bringing her up even higher, but no, Iida manages to turn things around there. Good arm bar. Krystal fighting back. Krystal not going to tap out. Krystal reaching, no, doesn't need the ropes. Twin shots to the head. Iida and Krystal both to their feet. Shot to the face. Triple set of knees in a reverse DDT. And backdrop, and Krystal could do it. Krystal could do it. She could dethrone the winged goddess here at WrestleMania. Another backdrop by Iida. Perhaps realizing just how dangerous Krystal can be. And going for a scoop slam. Too much momentum. Krystal up and over. And Krystal now getting set. And rushing right in. Kick to the face. And this could be it. Will Krystal do it? Will Krystal do it? 2. And no. Krystal, her perhaps one and only chance here. Gonna keep up the assault. Don't get distracted. Don't get discouraged. Forearm shot to the face, and now backdrop. What does Iida have in mind here? Trying for the kicks, misses on the first occasion. Krystal pushes her away in the second. Kick to the gut. Scissor kick, back of the neck. Suplex time, and suplex onto the knees. Everyone seems to love that one. And once more, Krystal setting up for her running kick. And it connects. Quickly, get the cover. Do the impossible. And here we go. 2. And no, again. Iida kicks out. Now Iida sent to the far corner. But no, Iida turning things around. A strong showing thus far by Krystal Weisz. And Dutton ducking the shot there. Straight shots there by Krystal. Iida set up on the top. But no, Krystal sent away. Missile drop kick off the top rope from Iida. But no, Krystal fighting back. Throws away the arms. Kick to the gut. No. Yes. Backdrop. Center of the ring. Iida going for the cover just to get some moment of reprieve. Sometimes you just go for those covers just to clear your head. And the sudden butt hump, or the butt chop, or whatever you want to call it. And unfortunately for Krystal Weisz, it's enough for Iida to come out victorious. Iida once again retaining the Women's Championship, holding on to her legacy, but still so close to losing it. So very close. A hard challenger in Krystal Weisz. There we see it. Heavy kick to the face, but it was not to be. Iida Atsuko, still the undisputed women's champion. Who can dethrone her, if anyone? I don't know why you're asking me. I'm just coming back from the show. And ever since Survivor Series, this is the match that has been on the top of everyone's minds here in Whassup Wrestling. It is the World Heavyweight Championship. Superstar making it very clear what he wanted, when he wanted it. He's getting his chance, his opportunity. There he is, Superstar himself. Made his debut just a few months back, Survivor Series. The challenge to Craig Stevens. For a while, for the most part at least, he's been patient enough. It's just a few weeks ago that he held up the show, making it clear what he wanted. Achieving that goal, finally hearing it from Craig Stevens. I accept your challenge. Wrestlemania, you and me, World Heavyweight Championship. One of the big ones, ladies and gentlemen. Craig Stevens has been the only World Heavyweight Champion, winning it in a tournament back during the fall. His career around following the King in the Ring tournament. Surprising everyone, lasting 20 minutes against Blithe Omega. There he is, Craig Stevens, World Heavyweight Champion. Heard from his brother. At least we know that he won't be involved in this one. This was Roswell brought him over. I sure hope so. Damn it, I was hoping you would be paying attention. I thought you were gone getting a snack. Stan Stevens basically yesterday berating any fans who would doubt his brother. Interrupted by comes up with Craig Stevens to live up to the words of his younger brother. Will he be able to? Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, I doubt it. Really? You think Superstar is going to win this one? I think Superstar has Stevens' number. But we'll see how this one plays out. Following is a singles match for the World Heavyweight Championship. First, the challenger, weighing in at 220 pounds, Superstar. Second, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 240 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Craig Stevens. Examining the title, seeing his name across it. Checking one more time, handing it over to the referee. Referee shows it off to Superstar. Superstar says, yes, that is the title. Superstar is nice and pumped and ready for this one, as is Craig Stevens. Maple on the outside, keeping an eye on things. Since her alliance with Craig Stevens, she has yet to interfere in any sort of matchup. firmly believing in Craig Stevens' ability, and now Superstar with a quick DDT kick and a DDT to top things off. Superstar with a pair of shots and a slap to the face. A disrespectful slap there. But Craig Stevens turning things around, rushing right in. Drop kick to the face himself. Superstar hitting the ropes. Power slam by the World Heavyweight Champion. This thing going back and forth. And no. Craig with a kick and neck breaker. No. Pushed away. Superstar coming in. Drop kick there. Superstar being brought back up. Like I said, this thing just going back and forth here, ladies and gentlemen. That is how a wrestling match goes. Yes, but for some of them, you'd expect Superstar to hold on to things for quite some time. Now, Craig Stevens' first cover of the match. Will he retain this early? And no. Stevens uncharacteristically going up to the top rope, signaling Superstar to his feet, and Superstar obliges. Why do they keep doing that? Just stay down or just roll out of the way if you're going to get up. Sometimes things like this just don't make any sense. Japanese crowd counting along in perfect English. And one knee drop for good measure. But Superstar up to his feet. No, Superstar tried to go for the legs. Craig Stevens with a knee taking him away. And Craig Stevens special out of nowhere. Will that be enough? No, just a 2 count, and only a 2 count. And Craig Stevens just mocking Superstar now. Essentially telling him, you're nothing. You're not much of a challenger for me. And remember, he's the guy you said would lose tonight. It is true. I didn't say he would lose, I'm just saying Superstar would have his number. There's a distinct difference there, JoJo. And Craig Stevens attempting a Hurricane Rana, countered out. And Stevens slowly to his feet. Superstar from behind it, starstruck. Certainly seeing stars now. And no. Craig Stevens getting the bottom rope there. Now Superstar's shoulder block after shoulder block off all the ropes over the top rope. What's Superstar got planned here? Up on the top rope. Turn around, Stevens ends. Double axe handle across the head. And Superstar coming in. Knee to the side of the head there. Has anyone gotten a single scoop slam in tonight? Or even both either night? Highly doubtful, but nice gut-wrench suplex by Craig Stevens, bringing Superstar up to his feet. Trying for an overhand shot, misses. Double arm backbreaker. Superstar taking a walk with the referee. And perhaps regretting his earlier taunt. The Superstar just focusing on that back now. Trying to take the wind out of the sails for the Craig Stevens special. After all, if it's an injured back, you're not going to want to drop down onto it. And powerbomb. And now into the bridge. Will that be it? And no, Craig Stevens managing to get out. Stevens to his feet. Again, starstruck a second time, and Craig Stevens has been busted open. Referee and making the count. Will that be it? And no, again, second time. Stevens gets the shoulder up. And another backbreaker. The Superstar once more poised and ready. And going for a third star struck. This time wisely pulling Stevens away from the ropes. Now this has to be it. 3 star strucks. And indeed it is. Superstar winner. And new World Heavyweight Champion. Definitely a hard-fought challenge by Craig Stevens. Unsuccessful in the end, though it did take 3 starstrucks just to put him away. And there we see at least 2 of them. The wild look in Superstar's eyes as he's awarded the World Heavyweight Championship. Another title changing hands. Is that a sign of things to come for tonight? But still, regardless of that, for Superstar, the dream has come true. The 4-month desire has paid off for Superstar. And we are in the daytime now, ladies and gentlemen, as we reach our main event. The early morning sun is rising. Rather poetic for this location here. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 280 pounds, Doink! Doink, the 2023 Royal Rumble winner, surprising everyone, last eliminating Disgruntled Clown, his mentor for this opportunity. And ever since then, he's been on a mission to prove himself and to prove to the world that he indeed has earned his right, defeating the likes of Bobo, defeating the likes of Jamie Hill, and even defeating the likes of Dark Killer. Of course, speaking of Dark Killer, he's weaseled his way into this main event match as announced earlier this week, ladies and gentlemen. His opponent, first from Regina, Saskatchewan, weighing in at 220 pounds, Dark Killer. You can't say it's weaseling in if it's the smartest thing ever. Just make it personal between you and the obvious challenger. Making it personal is what he has done. Dark Killer bringing in one of his associates, I suppose. We still have no idea who the individual is who has been fighting alongside of Dark Killer. I'm hoping that one day we will soon find that out. Either way, Dark Killer managing to come into this one at the request even of Doink. It's a triple threat matchup. What a triple threat matchup for the Universal Championship it will be here, your main event of Wrestlemania. Now the Universal Champion, the man who cashed in his money in the bank at SummerSlam, stealing the title from Jamie Hill, losing it, but then getting it back at Survivor Series in that hellacious 2 out of 3 falls matchup. And the Universal Champion from Hidalgo, Mexico, weighing in at 218 pounds, the greatness, Roger Desmond. He's certainly been living it up as Universal Champion since winning it some months ago. The Survivor Series is a historic night for Whassup Wrestling for many occasions. Roger Desmond securing his Universal Championship being one of them. What a champion he is. You can't be a champion without greatness. In fact, everyone in this arena should be bowing down at his feet. It was because of him that we have WrestleMania, instead of that stupid Great Balls of Fire show being thrown around. Indeed, ladies and gentlemen, we are grateful of Roger Desmond, Tony J. Smith, and Ranger for the opportunity. Although yesterday you were saying that everyone should be giving thanks to Stephanie McMahon. That's Miss McMahon, Weasel. As the graphic says, this one is definitely for the big one, for the Universal Championship. Hey, it's the one Japanese guy in the arena. Here we go, triple threat match, and referee calls for the bell, and Roger goes straight for Dork Killer. So I guess we can call out any sort of union forming between the two, well, dastardly individuals, and Roger Desmond standing tall over both of his challengers. The Dork Killer perhaps getting the message loud and clear and dropped down onto Doink's leg. Roger Desmond taking immediate control of this one, working between Doink and Dork Killer, but now Doink up to his feet. Both Doink and Roger Desmond getting in some taunts there, but no! Doink from behind as Roger rolls to the outside, taking a momentary breather. Hopefully just momentary. And this, our main event. Powerbomb time, and Dork Killer fights out. And Dork Killer coming in, and belly to belly on top of Doink. Doink again being utilized as a weapon, or a landing pad at least, and Roger once again rolls out but quickly comes back in. They should just team up and take out Doink. Nobody wants to see Doink as a Universal Champion. Nobody wants to see Doink as a champion anything. Well, Doink was relatively close to becoming one half of the winners of the Dusty Rhodes Classic. And Doink serves you right, you idiot. Told you, that's a universal insult. You get it? Universal? Crucifix dropped there by Roger Desmond. And yes, I do, JoJo. Very clever. Roger suplexing Dork Killer. Dork Killer up to his feet. Roger now carrying him around into the turnbuckle and down to the middle of the ring. And a plancha over the top rope. Now Doink coming back in to join the fray. Roger Desmond taking a momentary breather in the corner there. Lots of momentary breathers in this one. And now an elbow drop catching both competitors. Roger Desmond seems to be making it clear he does not want Dork Killer winning this one at all. He rolls to the outside. Takes a momentary breather. Now Dork Killer standing up as Doink and Roger Desmond continue on the fight. Knee to the gut there. Referee relatively close, hopping around like a bunny. And here we go. No, Roger Desmond catching the ropes. And Dork Killer in there regardless. And coming in, face crusher. Face crusher onto Roger's shoulder. Dork Killer working Doink up. Into the corner goes Doink. And into the ribs goes Dork Killer's shoulders. Once again, we are here with Roger Desmond and Dork Killer. Neckbreaker by the Dork Killer. Dork Killer hoping to retake his Universal Championship. Hasn't had his shot since SummerSlam. At least hasn't been involved with the title since SummerSlam. Dork Killer off the rope or off the turnbuckle, comes around, kick, and now a jawbreaker. Doink, scoop slam, no. Roger trying to come in from behind, manages to do so. Backdrop. Dork Killer rolls to the outside, perhaps at an inopportune time. No. Stomp down to the back of the leg. I don't know if it's smart to take out an opponent's vertical base like that. And Roger Desmond, he needs his opponent standing for the greatest super kick. Try to deliver the super kick only for Doink or Dork Killer to just flop down to the side. Are you challenging greatness's in-ring strategy? You're saying that there's a flaw in there. We've seen this one plenty of times. Wide Doink and drop kick right into the turnbuckle. Oh man, what is Doink? Doink looking at his hands. And ooh! Doink sent face first into the canvas. And here's the cover. And Doink makes the save. And it's carried by Doink. Stands and basically gives himself to Roger there. I don't think he expected Roger Desmond to stay down that short. And Roger going for a cover. Dork Killer into the double axe handle, makes the save. Dork Killer now going for a cover, but decides against it. Lots of people just taunting when they really shouldn't be. Seems to be the catching theme of this one. Roger and Dork Killer should just realize that the fans are right behind Doink. But Doink should also realize that this could be his one and only shot for the Universal title. And Doink being sent to the outside. And powerbomb, no, DDT. Dork Killer turning things around into the DDT. It's Roger, Desmond, and Doink down and out. No counter in this triple threat. And Dork Killer could be setting up for the Dork Killer. And yes, Dork Killer. Not really in the middle of the ring, but close enough to it. Here's the cover. Doink nowhere to kick. Interrupt. And Roger gets the shoulder up regardless. Doink finally up. Keeping on the apron for now. Dork Killer up on the shoulders and no. Reverse DDT by the Dork Killer. Desmond rolling out. Sitting up to just a 2 count. Desmond's going to have to get in there soon. Both Dork Killer and Doink are worn out just as much as he is. And in the ring it comes, Crucifix. And DDT planting Doink atop the head. Will the Crucifix be enough? Will it be enough to surprise Crucifix? And no, just a 2 count. Now again. And no, Dork Killer kicking out. Doink with Roger up on the shoulders, but Roger kicking free, reverse DDT. Doink with a quick cover. Stinging sensation through the arms, but it's not enough to keep Doink down. So many covers. People just want the quick win. Doink wrestling his hand, arm 3. It's anyone's ball game. Any one of these 3 men could walk out the Universal Champion. It could be Doink right now. DDT. Will the DDT put him away? No. All these quick covers is doing is just making it so that your opponent can rest. That's certainly one way of looking at it. Another way to look at it is competitors are just taking any opportunity that they have. Doink trying to take the fight to the outside, perhaps. Dork Killer with the DDT. Notices Roger in the ring, but no! Neckbreaker attempt. Unsuccessful. Snap suplex. Knee drop to the face. Roger's deadly submission hold locked in. Interrupted by Doink. Roger allowed to pull away. And a very smart submission hold by Dork Killer. And it's a scoop slam! It's a scoop slam! Ladies and gentlemen, Doink finally gets in the scoop slam! And the crowd goes crazy! Doink stayed up against the ropes, but no, just like from shades of Amazonia and Kimberly earlier. Only this time, no. I'm going to say Doink was about to set up or continue the assault. Quick cover there by Doink. Attempting a dropkick unsuccessfully. Tiger suplex there by Doink. Doink stalking around. Roger up to a knee at least. Watching the action, just letting Dork Killer take the pain, and now Doink locking eyes with Roger Desmond. And what is this? Greatness! Greatness super kick! Will it be? Will it connect? And yes, beneath the jaw, Roger Desmond goes for the cover. Will he retain? And yes, Roger Desmond retains the Universal Championship. I can't believe it. Roger Desmond is still the Universal Champion here at WrestleMania. Why are you so surprised? He's the greatest for a reason. Roger Desmond taking Doink out of the equation. Super kick to Dork Killer's jaw. Here, this is how we close off WrestleMania. With Roger Desmond properly securing his position here as the Universal Champion. What does the future hold in store for him? Will the matter between Dork Killer and Doink ever end? And the sad fact is, both Royal Rumble winners unsuccessful in their attempts. But will this definitely be Doink's last chance? We'll find out, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Wally Weasel, sitting alongside JoJo. Thank you for tuning in to WrestleMania. Hip hop won't stop, pop, lock, and break, maybe even skate. I get my tank for the